All right, everyone. Let's collectively take a deep breath. Yep, this is Hambbage. You've come to the right place, and boy, oh boy, if you watched the last video, which honestly, I don't even know how it ended or how it gets to, and I'll tell you, I attempted to look at it. The file length and everything was good and looked solid. When I tried to view it in just the Windows player type deal, right, from my PC, it wouldn't let me skip ahead. And I wasn't going to sit around for an hour and a half to watch a video. So it's uploading. We'll see what ends up there. And by the way, I used the backup thumbnail image we had for those of you guys that know what that was. So um, we're going to see when we launch whether we still exist in Slow Cooker or not. Man, oh man, do I hope we do. So here's the deal. Let's get the slide out of the way. Yeah, let's talk about all the lines of code. So I checked everything when I basically had to just hard stop everything, then recover the disk to get the laptop back up. It was a full crash, and when I got it back, the stupid manufacturer like pop up thing, hey, we've installed an update. Do you want to run? And it's just the trashy bloatware type stuff, but apparently it tried to force something in the background, and none of that played nice, is my best guess. So guess what I went and uninstalled? Hey, yep, that's right, whatever the Jumpstart program was from the manufacturer. Double checked first. Again, don't just willy-nilly if you're not familiar with administering systems. Don't just go blowing stuff up. And I didn't do it lately. A lot of that stuff I do just leave on and deal with. But as I always say, come on, baby, come on. Where we at? Uh, okay, this isn't terrible. We're not at the boxes. All right. Now we just hope the world didn't get corrupted. Let's let everything just chill here. We're not moving fast. We're moving real slow. Anything look bad in the debug screen? You savvy folks see anything there that looks disastrous, let me know. But I think who am I kidding? But I don't see anything that looks disastrous there. It's still got a bio. Again, it's if you start seeing like question marks or missing lines or anything like that, where we would start being very concerned. But yeah, I think I don't think it was the game. Once again, I think it was just running from a laptop hasn't been prohibitive at all. I've been very impressed in the course of our play so far at how well it has handled in the laptop. And I was confident we'd get by, but I thought we'd have more issues with kind of persistent lag, and we really haven't had anything to that effect while we've been up here. And I can deal with that, but I tell you what, we're gonna kind of try to regroup to where we had been at the end of the last episode, and get back to the sanctity and safety of home. Assuming I am going the right. Why again? What is that? Just because there's too many trees that I'm going crazy here? All right. should be the way. All right, we can get rid of that screen. So yeah, I'm very much apprehensive as to we get going, and I've kind of said all along that every time I get system, a laptop or a PC or whatever, it's always with the best of intentions that I'm going to wipe the whole thing right out of the gate and just clean Windows, no ifs, ands, or buts. Get it out of the way. Tempting me with all your glorious sand, huh? Well, I'm not stopping. And just not deal with the bloatware. But you guys know how it is, right? At least in my experience, and maybe other people are much better about this. But I'm kind of one of those people. I've been an admin, and when you played that game, you kind of have a new system of solutions, right? And that's spares and replacements and stuff. Time is kind of money, and while there's limits to that in all regards, when it comes to your own stuff as well, time is money. Yeah, you can comb through every bit of installed software on a thing and look for every line and try to find the fault, and you can probably manage it. But if you've spent 40, 60, 80 hours to do that, what does that cost you? What else could you have been doing during that time? So for me, when there are failures, when I try to protect my important stuff, just with regular offline backups. I'm not a cloud guy. I don't want to pay. I don't want to trust all my work or important documents or things to a subscription service, and that's it's Microsoft Cloud and the Sony, whatever, all those are. They're a subscription service, and at any point they can change the price and say that. Now, you should always have an option to pull that stuff back down, but I just kind of prefer to skip that step, right? Drives are, they're expensive out of pocket, but they're not that expensive to get a lot of storage. And yes, you then have to be responsible for the physical external drives. But I've got drives right now that are probably 12, 15 years old, and I don't run them constantly. They get powered up if I want to check old files or something. And honestly, the older ones you don't go back to check that often. But if you get a pair of multi-terabyte drives these days, how much is that going to cost you? And then switch that up and compare that to what you're paying real price month to month, and the possibility that goes up over time, or that service just becomes unviable. I mean, think about all the places where you may have had music over the years that are just no longer available, and that's all sunk expenses. Well, do you want to do that with your own personal documents and find that at some point the company that was selling you that storage just to say, you know what, we're out, we're no longer competitive, so yeah, we'll give you 90 days to get your files off, and then we're out of business. So see ya, have fun. Thanks for all the years that you paid for that stuff. And I'm not saying Google is in looking in any way ready to do something like that. I would be shocked if they did. But you gotta, that's a part of backups and disaster recovery, is planning for exactly that kind of stuff. don't make it so that you are singly dependent on somebody. And it's convenient. I get that. It's so easy to just, yeah, save all my stuff to OneDrive. And yes, if your laptop has a CPU failure or something, and they can't boot and they can't recover it, whatever the disaster is, there's a fire and your thing melts. Yes, you've got remote offline backups, and that's a good thing to have. However, it doesn't insure against everything. It doesn't insure against, identity theft or somebody getting access to it. I don't know. Lots of possibilities there, but one of the most real is just time. You can, if you have a pair of drives and you've filled whatever that amount is with, and I did it a lot with photographs. That's where I kind of developed this mentality myself. If you fill those up and they're both more or less the same, then go store one at a trusted friend's house. If you really, if you got a small business or something and it's that important, store them in a safe deposit box with your important documents and things. Put it in a place where it will be safe. There are places that will accommodate that kind of stuff and just give you storage. And I'm not questioning the integrity of the entire business world. We all have business documents and things that exist, and a lot of times data center management people are the ones that trust those servers for us, even if it's not cloud storage. So this is all with a grain of salt, but as an individual person, it's tougher to have recourse if they just decide, hey, you got 2 weeks, figure out a new storage solution, and oh, by the way, all your archived email and all that kind of stuff, you're now up to a dozen terabytes of it, and that if you're then trying to deal with all that all at once, it can be a real hassle. So just be aware, be thinking about that. So anyway, I typically do external drives, and I'll do a pair and alternate which one's getting the most recent update until they're both full. Like I said, I'll match them up when they're getting close to capacity, and then I will unplug one and label it and have it around accessible if I need it, and the other one will go somewhere else, so that if there was a fire or theft or anything like that, you lose one, you got another ready to go. Or not easily accessible, but accessible. You can get to it. It's not completely gone. And that's the advantage over like the old photo albums. But of course the difference is, would you have ever paid someone back in the day to trust they are the sole keeper of your wedding photos or your birth certificate, and they have to be available for you to go back and get those kind of things. So it's a different risk than just mechanical failure, but one you should kind of be aware of. All right, what on earth are we doing now? I was so caught up in this crash and situation that I don't quite know where I'm at. We got a lot of gold. We didn't get as much coal as we'd wanted, but I think we have enough to work with. We got all this random terracotta in one of the ender chests. This one. Let's sort that. We'll pull the yellow and maybe some of the red I think we talked about. I guess that should go back. Terracotta, the orange. How we're skating through this orange. We've been on the brink of overstuffed for ages now. I think this is regular. All right, let's take the rest of that, and then let's take how many is that? Maybe we should. So let's do 5 and 5. Or not quite. All the red, some of the yellow. No, I don't want to pick those back up. I want to pick up the box. All right. The rest of the stuff's a bunch of odds and ends. Let's get back to it. The only other thing we were thinking of was wood, because we need a bunch of wood too. But we want to get home safe and sound to our base. Not, am I going the wrong way? I'm going the wrong way. Get home safe and sound. Not risk any more of this disaster. So again, I think it was like a jumpstart program from the laptop manufacturer, and savvy folks can probably already guess, or may already know. I don't know. But anybody you buy if you go buy a laptop off the shelf, which is what I usually do, because you can. Particularly for tower BCs, you can build your own much more efficiently than you can buy them for. But with laptops, you really can't. I don't know. Maybe better folks than I can. But like I said, I more or less treat them as kind of consumable. Laptops are cheap enough. I don't go for the very top end like this one. I don't even have a full 8 gig of Java or memory allocated to Java, because I think I only have like 12 on here or something. And I did that because of the ones that were available at the time I needed a new laptop. Trying to go up to would have been a 16 RAM would have meant extra processors and all this kind of stuff. Other stuff I just didn't need or want on my laptop. It was either super big, like a studio type thing or whatever, and it was like an extra. It went from the pretty affordable around a grand, I think it was just over $1,000 for my laptop, to a couple, at that next hop up. Then you're up at the elite performance level stuff. And I didn't need that. I'm not trying to play head-to-head shooters on this. I'm trying to play Minecraft and other like arcade type games, not the super dependent stuff. And like I said, I got a PS4. When I want to play Fallout or get an itch for an old round of Skyrim or something to visit there, I've got all those on a dedicated gaming device. That's what it's there for. This is to serve other purposes. So, oh man, don't slow me down right next to the pit of a million different mobs here. Now all the one high things are gonna come after me. So yeah, every few years, honestly, a few times it's been like I think once I was traveling and got stuck away from where my laptop was going to be, and just went and got a newer one to supplement, and that one was really pretty cheap, I think, because I wasn't looking for anything. So if you plan accordingly and know what you're looking for out of them, you can kind of live on that kind of a margin. But I do think, for true gaming, it's far better to have a dedicated PC, with advanced cooling and lots of processing power and all the rest. And in theory, I've got 2 tower computers that are both had issues, and so we're both kind of sitting idle. And at some point in the pandemic, I'd actually even gone into a computer shop and talked to the guy. I'm like, hey, what does it take to look at these and possibly get them fixed? He's like, well, I'll take a look and tell you if it's even worthwhile to fix them. Well, depends how much you want to charge. But if you want to charge that much, probably not in it. I get those values go down pretty quick, but just because something isn't current top of the line doesn't mean it's not viable. Both were running Windows 10, so they're both that capable. But one was significantly older. It's probably, I don't know, 8 years old now. The other one would have probably been only like 3, 2, 3, something like that. So they're both. They wouldn't be cutting edge now, but at the time that they were built, they were, and would be pretty handy, I think, in some of this kind of realm, and especially as I try to look more into some editing. Not just doing bare bones bass recordings like I'm doing, but try to get into some video editing and all that kind of stuff. Having that and having the ability to move a video, even if I play Minecraft on this laptop, which seems more or less until today to be fine, but then moving the video off and manipulating it and loading it on a different computer would be really handy. So there's a lot of appeal to having desktops and that computing power, but yeah, for now it's working okay. But yeah, I get them off the shelf, and that means that they come with bloatware, right? And it's just a fact of hard, ugly life when you buy something at the mercy of a manufacturer. They get paid to put junk on there. It's basically selling ads, right? But it's more malicious than that because everybody knows McAfee, Norton. Once those things are on there, they're darn near impossible to stop from popping up in your face. So I think that's the deal. The arrow fills much more quickly as you go, but you should get the same number of cooks per block of coal, so you can move through. Now we can pull that out, and might as well cook both of these. Keep building our empire of pork here. Alright, that goes back downstairs to our cooker. Everything else is good up here. Maybe this was a problem. I don't think we ever said hi to Guava this morning. Hi, Guava. Oh, you look beautiful. We had been here before we started on our way over to the Badlands. Hey, S'more. Yeah. Oh, I know your flower. You are the best flower guardian I've ever seen. All right. Now, we'll go back down. We'll try to start up as much more of the sandstone as we can. The terracottas, honestly, we can kind of leave those as is, because we're not gonna cook them. They would just get placed as those blocks for the color. So we want all these, and we might as well clean that up too while we get a chance. Red sands. I guess we should put away the... how many of those were actually gone? Was that... Oh, I guess we just kind of filled up the hoppers, huh? Get in the thing. you in here. You're still empty. You. Boy, oh boy. I hope we're not cutting this thin. We may have been a bit overambitious. Let's get rid of the stupid sword I keep looking at. Really? Whatever. Okay, that's good. That one was pretty well loaded into the hopper. So at least we won't have to juggle another red sand storage area or something. So now this is going to be a painfully slow process. And yes, we may move at least those 4 on the sidewall over once we get our platform set. But they're at least working while we're out here. So that's a pretty good start. Now, what do we have out of all of this random junk? Did we ever make a sticks box? It sounds silly, and it is, but actually becomes kind of important when you're juggling through all the wood. Anything in there yet? Let's do it. Okay, got a train. Stone we can keep. Netherrack, gravel, cactus. I'll be back around on this side. I think we were here. Nothing else here except for the track. Nothing else here except for the gravel. Gunpowder. Alright, you guys go there. Do we have them? No, not enough to speak of. Alright, let's clean up the boxes. Couple banners away, just swing past these, make sure they stay busy. Banner. Hey, 51 gunpowder up here. It's not bad. So we could make a stack. Where are we at on our rockets? Where are we at on our paper? Some sugar in there too? Just one. Let's go back down. Should have grabbed that. I knew it. I knew it, Salty. I knew it. I almost thought about just hopping in a boat and going over to get paper, and I hadn't even thought about the bad omen. That could have been a disaster. I mean, a chaotic golem suppressed, but otherwise delightful disaster of a raid on our lodge. I don't know how that raid would have actually played out. I don't want to risk my valuable traders to it, certainly, but with the lack of ability to, well, okay. Now, like that. Yeah. There we go. Not too bad. Keep stocking those up. With the gates on the water as the primary entrance there, I don't know where the raiders would focus there. Oh, hey, look at that. We're down in final countdown. I didn't know it switched over. I wonder how much time you get as a countdown. Well, that's very interesting. So, we outlasted the bad omen. There we go. Or all you have to do is just hard stop your computer in the midst of a play session. Hope you don't destroy everything, and hope for the best. Okay, well that's good, and we don't have to go over anyway because we had plenty of paper. Not here. And here. There. Still got a minute. Let's see if we can count it down. Be like New Year's, saying goodbye to our bad omen. Oh! Ah! Okay, that's still sandstone. Oh. Oh, this was almost a disaster. What are we gonna do? Just grab it all. Oh, man. You guys were probably all laughing so hard. He's gonna make a bunch of glass out of that red sand. I bet he doesn't even realize what he's about to do. Boy, I sure wouldn't make a mistake like that. Probably not. Oh, very emotional space, guys. I nearly lost that world. Nope. Okay, now, we still gotta keep. Well, we can do this though. Let's load all those back in. Load all these out. Oh man, what a silly, silly mistake. Sand. Sandstone, sandstone. None of these ever got outside of sandstone. And none of that ever turned to glass. Oh, can you imagine how awful? Alright. This sand. I don't quite know how we got an odd one in there, but whatever. Whew. Oh, okay. More sands. Red sand, a bunch more sandstone. Alright, everything in here. Sandstone. You in here were sandstone. You're cooking up okay. Whew. Over here, we're still plugging away with regular sandstone, although not too much. Alright, what am I going to do with a single red sand now? You there? Whew. Alright, now here we go. And we totally missed the end of the Bad Omen. There's no New Year's for us. Watching it count down. Go, little shovel. Go, little shovel, go. fill up. Oh boy. Unfortunately, you just know the coal is not going to do as much because there's not much XP to be had, but we'll try. All right. Now, well, let's make some blocks. And I think I want... oh, that was a mistake. Come on, back up. I think I only want 2 of these into blocks at the moment. I just want to keep the stock of coal going up. Gets the 2. And 3 each for all these, which, if I remember, they started at 32, so we've used like 1. We're already gaining in the coal department. Sadly, couldn't quite fix the shovel, but we'll put the better of the 2 in reserve. And we'll put the fortune axe away. Wait, I said I was going to put the better of the 2 in reserve, so we wouldn't have nasty surprises. Alright. So, little odds and ends. At least they kept us cooking while we were right there. Next thing after we finish up with some of this is to sleep. And then I think we want to, well, I take that back. We want to not go like that. It's for suckers. Oh, it's so glorious. Oh, man, I was going to get into the box downstairs, though. Where's the... I left the whole box downstairs. Oh, I was going horribly. Wings. Rockets. Back up. Wings. Undying totem firmly gripped with a nice aim at the sky. We're going for a direct trip, if I can remember it. I don't think well, maybe I had coordinates. If we can't find it, then we'll fish those out. But when we didn't have to rely on the boat, this particular resource wasn't too too impossible to get to, as I recall. Yeah. Now is this a bay or is this the inlet? I think we need to keep going this way. And this is another one of those signs. By itself, game's doing fine on the laptop. It's only when stuff I don't want running in the background on my laptop starts competing that things go bad. Did we already visit? I'm assuming we did. I mean, that would have been so... boat friendly, but we didn't put the telltale torches up, did we? Can't quite see. And if we didn't, then why didn't we come right by here? And now I gotta remember, I just have the wings on, not that's not great. Just the wings, not the chest piece. Right. Hey, Garbage Man's here. You guys missed my Garbage Man, didn't you? Oh, we haven't heard from the Garbage Man. Is he alright? Are people still making garbage? Well, I'd definitely say this is untouched. Now we can truly just grab everything, which is kind of nice. Loyalty 1. Okay. Loyalty's a good book. Don't get me wrong. Ooh, lots of golden apples. Okay. Whatever. More trash. We're gonna come out that way. I kind of intentionally didn't use the rockets to mash the TNT because bad idea. Whoa. Oh yeah, we're great. Because it's coal. It's our new favorite in our coal-powered world. All right. Well, that... okay. Well, hey, here we are. Maybe we were just so excited about the biome. Come on. That we never noticed that we should have a little clearing around here somewhere. Is it right there by those weeds? Weeds. Sugar. Now that we are flying, we can probably set a camp a little more centrally. Oh. Okay, well, we smacked a little bit, but we didn't lose any health, so that's good. So I think this is a fairly good spot. We will start things off. What did we? Pink was our random chest, right? plops. The plops add a lot to the experience. Nope, not those though. That and that. Right? Then we are gonna be here for a minute, but we probably don't need that off for now. So let's make sure we get these two. Daylight looks good. It's kind of like that big staircase we built in Hondo World? World 4? Maybe. Yeah, I think so. World 2 didn't have a cool staircase. Again, I'm going to try to talk over the rumble of the dumpsters as they get shook over the truck. Just with the mouse back and forth to avoid just spinning your arm out of its socket, I guess. Yeah, this is a little slower. Maybe not, though. I don't know. Putting up the scaffolding and then picking it all up each time, kind of a pain, too. So, oh, they're getting their full musical bang for the buck today. Alright, now let's wait in time we don't get to. I gotta pick up the mouse every few rotations to get more counter space. Ooh. There we go, now we can balance out. Hey, we'll get more sticks. Good thing we declared a stick zone, or stick chest. I am the mightiest leaper of all. Alright. Sleepy night in a pine forest. Sounds pretty good. Got a few more spots here anyway. And we can maybe start those with some of that stuff. Alright. Time to sleep. Yeah, we mainly want to go for the big trees around, but just clearing out the few in the vicinity here helps, you know, if you're still working a tree and it gets dark outside or something, or just finding our way out when we're done in this area. So we'll take the time to clear out a few right around. Go. A couple more big old trees. Reset mouse. Whew. Well, who's dizzy? Hey, there's another block piece. That's another reason why it's nice to have a big wide opening. We can just keep gobbling stuff up. Trying to remember, did we... I think we have more red than brown mushrooms, right? Unless we took all the brown downstairs for the deal. And did we have berries? Have we planted berries yet? I don't think we planted any, but I thought we would have gathered a few. Well, now we got some brown mushrooms. Oh, now it's getting out of control. What? Did I just wreck them all? What happened to the brown mushrooms? That's strange. That one's gone too. No, here they hide behind the numbers. Okay. Yep. Don't mind me. Let's go this way this time for variety. The berries, though, I want to say we got a stack already, right? In the food chest back home. So we could plant them. We just kind of said, why would we bother to plant pokey bushes when we've already got a bunch? One thing this area may give us the opportunity to do is come back for fox breeding. Man. That didn't go as smoothly as could have. We'll definitely need to at some point. Oh, lots of mossy too. Start coming back after that. And from way back, I haven't been shy about how much I like spruce wood. I think the kind of just brown in it looks great when you're building. The like grain lines and the actual wood lines. Not that the grain isn't a part of the wood, right? But you know what I mean. I just think all that goes together so well when you're building a room or interior walls or something like that. Ooh, the beeping up. I think that means one more batch, and then we'll be done. Never have I paid so much attention to the behavior of the elusive garbage truck. All right. Still doing well, but I think we need we'd like to... Hi there, Wolfie. Can I don't have name tags or anything. And I can't get you back if I fly. Oh, man. What are we going to do about that? I want to bring back... I think we have some more wild dogs out around us, right? We can maybe get a friend for Salty. Maybe have a junior. We're gonna have to get some inspiration for for new pet names now that we've got a bunch of name tags. Eventually we'll be out doing the breeding and that kind of stuff, and we'll need to use a bunch. And I loved that Salty was kind of an accident. He was in the ocean, but the food names around the slow cooker world were awesome. And granted, s'mores, guava, and both of those aren't going to have any place in a slow cooker. I can't imagine guava having anything. And a s'more, obviously, you cook over a campfire. You don't do that on a slow cooker. It wouldn't work well, and it would be a horrible mess if you just threw a bunch of marshmallows in there with some chocolate. Might be tasty, but no, bad. So, yeah, I think I'd like to continue the food theme, but not specifically on the slow cooker, although being the natural habitat of the Hambbage, that's always gets bonus points. But we'll see. Sometimes inspiration strikes as we're playing. Like the guava. Guava was inspired by a nice waitress at a restaurant I'd never been to before. One day during the way back in the last weeks of the pandemic, when we were still wearing masks, everybody was distanced and safe. Nobody was, well, not nobody. Most people were partially vaccinated. Is it time to designate a box? I don't think it hurts anything. So now here's the main reason why. One, times you just got to go do that. We did kind of the walk through what could be our game park out off one corner of our farms, and cut a bunch of trees. Basically cut a path through a bunch of trees, and that's good. Got us a lot of oak and dark oak, but for just bulk wood, it's tough to beat these cubic trees, whether they're the pines or the jungle. And when we make our darkroom spawner for creepers, we need a bunch of trapdoors. And trapdoors are one of the least resource efficient constructed materials in the game. You use 6 planks to get 2 trapdoors, so they use up quite a bit, and we'll need hundreds of trapdoors. So going into this, I can safely say I would be very comfortable having an entire shulker's worth of spruce logs that we can then break into planks and kind of go from there. That would be my ideal. Now, as we come back down or go up that one, it would be nice to get that tree. Abhorrent, floating, non-grounded tree that it is. Okay, so this is... Oh, are we already at... Oh! Don't do that. Kind of expected it to be a little lower from the start. Alright. You watching, Wolfie? Oh! I flubbed it. I think I stubbed my toe or something. Alright, back up. At least it's wet. What did I bump my head on something? That did not go smooth. I think I conked myself. Oh no, now my backstop leaves. Whoo! I was counting on those leaves to stop me so I could just launch myself. Alright. Watch out for the trees around you if you're gonna do the high jump. Alright. Well, that was a fun tree. Memorable for the high diving. Alright. Yep. So there we go. Another tree down. There's some more big fellas. This one seems big. It's a mighty, mighty tree. Oh, that's gonna... Oh, it wasn't too bad. I thought catching that lower log was gonna make for a drop at some point, but I guess not. Now, if those two, can we tell which one's taller? I think maybe this one is. So let's go up it. Maybe we can get a 2-for-1. Everybody likes a 2-for-1. I mean, you're going to get the one anyway, right? Why not get an extra? Kind of wonder, since the pine... No, dummy. Whole point of big tree. The 2-for-1. Ooh. Even better 2-for-1. I was thinking I would just run back up the stairs, but why bother? So seeing this kind of configuration makes me think, with all our bone meal, despite our desire to make a replica dinosaur in some giant, oversized museum, very end game, years from now. I don't know why I forgot to keep doing this. I got two too into the motion. It seemed like with Podzol and the spruce saplings and bone meal, we could just pop a bunch of trees all together and then kind of do them solid. I don't know if that can work. But, you know, if you had like a 2x2 and then another 2x2 and then another 2x2, and then your 2-for-1 could be like an 8-for-1. I might have just killed my staircase though. This is the trees hearing me getting all greedy. What are you talking about? You're gonna just jam us together and then cut us down. At least let us live our lives. Alright. Alright, now that's a river. This is when it's important to reacquaint yourself with your clearing every once in a while. That's a river. So back over here, maybe? Better to do so before the fall of night. Alright, getting there. Ooh, look at that one. I might have to stay. How often do you see like the giant crazy tree? You giant crazy tree. And to survive the axe and be king of the forest. Something to be said. I mean, much more so than sand or rock or anything else. The trees are just cathartic as you climb up, cut your way down. Wow. Out of sequence. Oh, I remembered you were there, pokey bushes. Oh man, so close. I was hoping that one would actually finish up that row. We only have a third left. Which way do we want to head tomorrow? Back that way, I guess. Boom, 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 boom. Still no night. There we go. All right, little sip here. And since I'm on it, we're at 15. Now, which way did I say I was going to go? I think the opposite of that way. Over here. We're off. Alright, I think this could be our next twofer. If we allow it. But I have to manage not to get distracted because I'm going the opposite way. And last time that ended up like cutting out steps on us, and then I forgot that I was trying to join the other tree. Okay. Now... Boy, I kind of missed on which is the bigger tree on that one, didn't I? Oh, I just had it. Okay. Those get over to the safety of this tree. And now hopefully we'll be low enough on this side to pick up the rest of that tree on the way down. If not, then we'll just climb up the stairs we made. Yeah, it looks like we're climbing the stairs. Oh, hey, look, it's more of our buddies. You guys all come on up here, and then we'll see if you can give me a crossbow this time I can use against you. Oh, you know what we need to do while we're in the majesty of the forest is get a cool shot. Let's get some of that nice mossy, you know. We go. Nice. Massive tree shot. Alright, we want to go back up the hill. I think if we get... Oh, that one's short, though. Let's go with this big, tall one here. I'll say the middle one would have been great. I could hopefully get the other two, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to reach, and I think at least for the time being, get up above it. I may have to do that on both of these two, just if it's so short and I can't get up to the top on the other one. I mean, I guess I can do the two tops from here, right? Just from the base of that tree, or the top of that tree. The crown, if you will. Here's this one done. And I'll just go down to this tree's height. Try not to fall off of it. From here, how high up into this one can we go? High enough? Hope so. Don't know exactly. exactly what the mode is here. This is where we lose a lot of efficiency on spitballing, but what I'm thinking is that everything over there? Oh! Ow! Those leaves keep getting me. Oh, man. Up we go. I had a nice little landing carved out. It's going to be great. Okay, now try to stop me this time. Enough fun and games here. We're just climb the stairs for each of them. Can you imagine how sappy these would be? Oh, pine wood, just carved out steps, gushing the sap all over everything. Oh, dripping down on you from above and sticking to your feet from below. Not recommended. I guess we go up above and then back down here. Oh! Wow. I'm doing so well at this tree stuff. You guys must be amazed. Like, oh man, I wish I could cut trees down as good as that. It's cool. Not everybody can, but, you know, we all do our best. I think 3 trees was too much. Too ambitious for the likes of me. Oh. Whatever you do, don't forget to get the rest of your staircase down. There we go. All right. How are we doing sun-wise? I think we're low, right? Should be. We did like 5 trees, one of which was a 3-pack that was not very efficiently handled. We got caves over here. I didn't pick up everything, did I? Am I in the wrong? No, there it is. Am I in the wrong clearing? It seems like the big clearing. Should be the one. Ooh, that was close. Not quite there yet, but really, really, really on the brink. What do you got for me, son? Bit more. All right, now where did bed go? One and a half. It seems like one sole big tree. I think it's going to be this one over here. The one by lava. Awesome. Hopefully the whole tree can light on fire while while I'm up in the top of it. That would be neat. Kind of cool, like partially hidden lava lake. Alright, to be a second. Oh, are you kidding me? Are we missing some? They're just random bits around. Okay, look. About enough of your nonsense. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. That should do it. Alright, box of wood. Just exactly what we needed. Go over with some of our finished goods there. A little costume change here. A little reminder that we're really going in the direction we think we are. A little snack on our flight. Really surprised we never visited that temple. We visit this temple? So hard to see. I think that one has torches. Well, now we're too close to him to see. Yeah, that one has torches. Now am I heading in the right direction again? Oh, man. Yep. Oh, all that glorious sand. And our spawny mountains. We fly over something close to spawn. I think it was kind of up in one of these, and then we just worked our way, oh, like in here maybe? Worked our way through that little gap and around. Ooh, I could try to fly the gap to the other side. Hey, horsey. Salute to our banner, flyby. You gotta take time to survey the property. I know, we really don't have rockets for all that. Well, it's still fun, alright? Plop. Got to scare Guava once. Response. Hi, did you like that? You think the sky was falling? It was just me. Alright. Orange box. It's left of the rockets. And actually switch out of the wings. Still in pretty good shape. Those back in. Wait, what have I done? Whatever. Okay. Couple random bits of wood. Go in there. How we doing on time? 1:32. Alright, well, we'll just do some light cleaning. Maybe get a bit prepared for some of the extra stuff that we will want. Make up a maybe pink chest when we get rid of all this random nonsense. Will become our not that. I'm trying to look for the stuff that actually has homes down here. Just a little bit of sand. Nothing in the sandstone. We already raided that, or just never bothered to put anything in there. String, bones, flesh, extra flesh, eyes. Seeds. You click spruce wood, and I think we're gonna do. We were doing leaves in the bottoms too, right? At least for now. Unless I just made a whole leaf box, but usually I try to go tree by tree. Okay, then got some upstairs stuff. Upstairs, I think that's all. Oh, I may have made it TNT. Upstairs. It's got to get scrubbed upstairs. Unless I made a scrub thing down here too, did I? Anybody? I don't know why I'm just take everything, right? Sort it out. Did not make a scrub grinder down here. Oh, I made one at the far base. So we'll see. I'm assuming I already have gold armor for plenty of horses, but I also don't think we're just jammed with it. And if we are, what's the harm? We're coming back down to load up sulkers anyway. So, horse box. Well, a couple more. Emeralds. Yeah, those were our... I kind of wondered after we got back. I was like, well, maybe we bought and sold with all the existing stuff. Did I set the... Those must be below the gunpowder box, but... Let's pull out the actual gunpowder. Let's add to our stash of apples. Iron. We don't have room for these sticks. Why didn't I use the stick box? Okay, while we're out here, grab up those. I think that's it for now. Then, nothing there. Sandstone. And these were all the randoms, right? Chiseled. Cut. Don't know where I put the pressure plates. Oh, sleep. I know I've got pressure plates somewhere. Oh, hey. Thanks for coming. I'm glad you enjoyed the wall. Pressure plate down. Oh, look at all that smooth stone I had. Hi, welcome. Thanks for coming. We'll eventually want signs. I'll take that. This carpet. I bet I switched the carpet with the deals. I don't see anything else that I immediately recognize as a need. Unless we just want to double up the furnaces and not move the infrastructure, just move the materials once we get set. But that's after. That's moving in stuff. We're looking for building stuff, Cat. We need scaffold. And I don't think I'm going to take the scaffold that I have here for building. Let's just go make more. That should be enough, I think. As I recall, you don't run short. So get us a start. And I know we made a bunch of chests too, right? And we only have one there, so they must be downstairs. You guys are still all burning? Ooh, that's good progress. How about over here? Not so good. What? Oh, because there's two. It's twice as fast. Yep, I'm on it. Oh. Oh. Whoa, boy. All right, quick. Glass. I thought I was getting stuff that I was gonna take up there. Okay. What did I do with the stick box? Oh, it's down here. This is a problem. As soon as you get going, it's like, oh, where'd everything go? Otherwise, if you just like calmly look at it all, you got all the time in the world. Okay, nothing there yet. Don't know how many of these will make sense, but that's a lot. Strings away. Now, I can't imagine coming close to needing that much scaffold. Let's put the partial away. Yeah, 3 double stacks seems more than enough. Some of this was just put away, like the TNT, more zombie flesh, fresh off the zombie. I never cleaned that up. The sign. That's gonna go in there. Now, did I have... Those can go. We'll want those. More signs. Moving in stuff. Kind of moving in stuff, but kind of stuff I want to have going while I'm building, right? I don't know. Get rid of these dumb mushrooms. So that is where all the brown mushrooms are. Plenty of them now. That's upstairs, and now we gotta go get sandstone. Oh, maybe we've used up as much as we got. Yeah, we had already kind of plucked all that. Wait. Okay. Thanks for being in the wrong spot, sandstone. And this is all smooth red. Need a box. Smooth. Oh, that's right. I just got it all. Duh. Everything up here, at least. Yep. Back around. Dump the book. No. Book. Alright, Guava. Be good. Come on, down the stairs. Quick. Quick like a bunny. Hop, hop, hop. What did I do with the green? Did I already put it away? Great. Those green shulker boxes, I tell you. Red. 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 It's a lot of smooth red. What am I up here? I don't know what's better there. I think we'll just take the stack. Go. And then let's jam our pockets with torches. So now how many random things am I forgetting? I need some wool. Oh, I need... Oh, let's see. You guys all get in there. Green should sit down because we can still jam those full of stuff. Okay, we need soul sand. We need a magma block. Our supply is seriously threatened now. Got loads of signs. I don't know why I'm holding back. We can make signs here much more easily than we can there. Now I'm hard pressed here. It's a tough decision. Whoa, what did I do with it all? Do we really not have that much dirt? Or is there just tons of it up here somewhere? There we go. I was like, what on earth did we use all that dirt from? Lots of dirt. All right, we got dirt. We'll supplies on hand. Got our full tools in the shulker. I think that's pretty close, isn't it? Maybe not. Maybe one other thing. Just do it from here, and we'll pull out that many for pocket room. So, I know I've been kind of quiet here. Sorry, I'm kind of going through mental checklists. I don't have a list or anything put out. No big surprise here, but what we're doing is a darkroom spawner. You can look them up or just stay tuned. Well, we're doing the whole thing here in the world and on film. So you'll get lots of opportunities to see us in action. But next episode, we'll be scouting the location and starting the base. And depending on how wide open the ocean is, usually those get started and open water. So the dirt I have in my inventory now is at least to start building up kind of an island base for where a thing goes. What I don't like is to have it just floating in the water. Sometimes that happens, or it just doesn't get moved on from a pillar holding up everything, and that looks kind of silly. So we'll start that. We then need 7 double stacks of our primary building materials, the red and the light sandstone, to get the foot of our darkroom spawner concoction. So it will constitute the tower that holds it up and the access to it. From there, we'll need to make a platform around, and that's going to further hit our supply of smooth red, smooth white, not those, yellow and red terracotta that are in this box. The wood comes later. Those are going to be our primary building materials for the first section. Oh, and that's other stuff I almost forgot. We need white wall. Ooh, excited people. We need think this is enough. Nope. Well, that's not right at all. Close. 2 more. Oh, 2 more. I can never remember what the what that ratio is for these. All right. Those were important enough. I don't need the flowers. All right. Now, so once we build the floor area, we will raise up a central platform. We'll need hoppers, for which I have chests and some hoppers and a bunch of iron, so we can make 4. We'll need 9 of those. We will I don't think I have one handy, but better to build here, I think. A crafting table. I know I'm getting tight on time, but if we can just get most everything that we need on a supply run and really have a start, have the whole episode next time to get this started, would be awesome. All right. That will be easier to have. I know we got logs for days, but trying to juggle all that inventory around is a pain. And I'm just kind of trying to build up as we go. So we'll use the dirt that's currently in the inventory to raise up from wherever we're at in the ocean to the surface, and we'll make a little platform there that we're basically starting from. From there, we'll switch out, whatever we haven't used, just to dump off in kind of terraforming out a mound undersea. We'll manage. Then we'll do our 7 towers. Those will be set and effective. That'll get us up. We'll probably do a little bit of platform around the outside at the top, and then we'll set up the access so we don't have to worry about the scaffolding anymore. And then we'll kind of go. Then when we're at the bases, so chests, hoppers, more blocks to form everything. We've now got the crafting table in which to shape a few blocks. We can then set up the next tower. It will need signs, buckets of water. We've got all those. We're up to the top of the next tower. All the block palette, more scaffold. And then the dirt will start coming into play. We'll need half slabs. We've got the spruce for that too. Loads and loads and loads of trapdoors. On the side pattern and everything from there. So, yeah, I think we're kind of as ready as we're gonna be. So, thanks for the patience today. Now, yeah, I guess we'll just have to pop the. Well, we've got enough room here for all these, so we can pull them just out one at a time. Okay, I think we're loaded up, guys. We got a thumbnail from the giant tree Taiga for our episode. Oh, we didn't. Dang it! Come on. Smooth sand. And no. Smooth red. Oh, are you kidding? Ah! It's a shuttle run. Why wouldn't you go into that stack anyway? Silly red sand. Are you kidding? Oh, this is just too many boxes now. Overflow. It'll be worth it, though, when we have it as much as possible. Oh, man, did I never even... Good gravy. Dirt. Don't forget the dirt. Oh, man, this is going to be another long episode. Go. Go. I thought I'd already jammed all that in there. Come on. Every one we end up long, and this is why. Too many good things going on. Alright. Not enough, so that will truly be a backup. These are our primaries. They are both jammed now. Keep those in hand, and all the dirt. Alright. Now, the rest of you guys cook there. Guys, I want to thank you so much for rejoining me. I hope this crash-free episode has reaffirmed all of our faith in good old trusty laptop and its ability to run successfully for a 2-hour stretch. I hope you enjoy the content. If you do have any comments, ideas on the crash experience, or bringing it back, or the plans for the darkroom spawner start, please feel free to leave a comment, or if you enjoyed, drop a like. I always appreciate those. We'll see you next time. I'm Hambbage, and take care of yourselves and take breaks. Get on out there and see the world, especially if something goes wrong, haywire, frustrating like a crash. Best time ever to clear out, get your head reset, and come back fresh. So, yeah, we'll see you next time. Take care, guys. Bye. So, yeah, acknowledging the fact that I just totally took off my headset after closing Minecraft and not stopping the video. You know, you guys are special, but now I got the slide up to prove it. Thanks so much for watching. I really do appreciate you guys. I'll say it one more time. Bye-bye. Take care.